All right, guys, welcome back. Let's talk about Tiwa Savage. Tiwa Savage opens up secret celebrity romance revealed. I don't know what she's talking about, but let's review it together. Maybe we can learn one or two things. Shall we? Let's have it. Let me see here. There you go.
Girl.
No,
That's what I was. She got you. You knew the girl.
No,
That's what I was. She got you.
No, it's a disrespect. Like I'm a public figure.
Let's try this one again.
The girl.
No,
that's what I was. She got you.
No, it's a disrespect. I'm a public figure.
Oh my God. We need to get the full statement out. Oh my God. Come on, Tiwa. The internet struggle streaming. I haven't had this experience. I've been here for over a week. Let's see if we can have it. Let's see.
No,
that's what I was. She got you.
No, it's a disrespect. I'm a public figure.
Frozen again. Oh, problem. Okay, let me see if I can capture the actual statement. All right, let's use Instablog Niger. Thank God. Hallelujah. Anyway, so according to this post on Instablog Niger, I'm sure they will capture the whole thing. All right, so let's see. I'm a public figure. Uncle Beno. She's talking about, people are speculating that she's talking about Wizkid. I doubt it, but what do I know? Anyway, according to this report, it says singer Tiwa Savage opens up on her secret romance with a celebrity that drained her emotionally. Nigerian music star Tiwa Savage has revealed details about a past relationship with a fellow celebrity, describing it as disrespectful and emotionally draining. Speaking candidly, let me see. No, it didn't work. He never worked. Speaking candidly, Tiwa said her partner insisted their relationship remain private because he didn't want the public to know. According to her, he would often justify his actions by saying he needed to walk the room whenever they attended events together. He told me he didn't want us to go public. He said, when we were out, I might be talking to other people, but I'm only doing it so people don't suspect. Question is, suspect what? And I was like, okay, but how far are you going with this? Tiwa recounted. The singer admitted that even though she understood the explanation, watching him openly mingle with others in her presence left her feeling disrespected and silenced. And I quote, he had it good. We might be at the same event and he's probably talking, laughing, even touching other ladies while still looking at me like, don't worry, I'm just doing it. And I couldn't say anything. It was happening right in front of me, she added. All right, so let's talk about this one, right, real quick. You see, ladies and gentlemen, actually to both sides, because this happens to some men. I was listening to a story like yesterday on TikTok, and this gentleman was going back and forth. We were talking about the viral video, the proposal, right? The skit proposal that went left, that they are still been trying to extend the virality up to now. Everybody's still arguing about that viral video till now, right now. So my opinion is that young man did not know what he was doing. It's not the first time he would do that. Also, the young lady, it's not the first time they will get into such arguments. They just don't know what they're doing. But I put the blame on the man, because a man needs to be sure of himself. If you want to play alpha male, just be consistent, okay? So that people's daughters can avoid you in peace, okay? But so a young man decided to tell his story. He was like, all these women, no husband, there's no husband anywhere. Once they start to say there's no husband anywhere, I know where they're going. Okay, they're just trying to say, hey, I'm a husband, there's no other husband anywhere. It's basically, excuse me guys, it's cap.
Stop the cap.
It's cap. They're talking about themselves. They're struggling with attracting the kind of lady they want. That's but the way they justify or make themselves feel good is like saying it takes two to tango because you don't want to do the work on yourself. It's the same thing. Okay. So this gentleman kept going back and forth, and then they asked him and said he was started to talk about this young lady in Nigeria that he had been dating for 7 years, but she doesn't want to work. But he spent a lot of money on her every month or so. He lives in Germany, somewhere in the Europe. So they now ask her, said, how long have you known this lady? Well, they've been dating for 7 years. How long have you been in Europe? 8 years. Oh, wait, did somebody introduce you to this lady? They said, yes, but so how come you haven't married this lady? Because she wants to live in GRA, she's collecting money and all this. Basically, from all the rhetoric, it looks like he's getting played. So we have to tell him that he's getting played. A lot of people are getting played. And there's some obvious small signs. It's not the deep signs. You don't need to look around too much for big red flags. Something as simple as somebody is not willing to show you off to the public. I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you. I know they're celebrities. I know there's a valid reason. Listen, they will give you valid reason. It's like when people look around, I always say when you look around, you will find enough valid excuses to point fingers at. Right? But the one main thing that is in control of all of this, you tend to skip it. That's you. The one main entity who can actually change the reality, the circumstances, you tend not to pay attention to. Is everything, is the rain, is the sunshine, it is the fault of the weather, it is because of racism, it's because of tribalism. Listen, all these things are valid and they are real. But if you're not very careful, you get stuck in that situation for a long time. So how do you change it? Self-accountability, which is not equal to self-blame or guilt or fault. So why am I bringing that into this Tiwa Savage story, right? You see, somebody tells you straight up to your face that they want to mingle with other people. The reason is probably valid. He's probably a fine boy in the industry and he needs to sell market. And let him go and sell market and then come back later, okay? See, if you come back 6-7 years later, right, and you now start to tell a story of disrespect, I can even sympathize with you, but it's not going to change anything, though. The only one thing that can change everything is when you hold yourself accountable and said, I should have seen that. There is no, we can't go public. You can go public. If they want you bad enough, they will break all the rules. Is what I'm trying to say here. So those are real rules, but they will break the rules if they like you, if they want you enough. And sometimes they don't know if they want you enough until you set those boundaries, until you set that standard. Sometimes they don't know that they actually want you enough. That's why I encourage people. I said, if you want to walk away from a situation, walk away and mean it. Sometimes people don't see your value until you are able to do that. Sometimes the walking away is just taking a step back and, gentlemen, go downstairs, go into your man cave, give them some space so they know you're not needy. So today, right now, there's a theme of neediness that we're talking about. Don't be the needy one. And that's a good thing. That means you're able to give them the value of space if they need it. Cut him loose. He wants to sell market. Let him go and sell market. If you're still available and you still want the person, but at least you won't be blocking the doors for your blessings to come in. Because sometimes if you don't close one door, another one will not open. People will use, the grass is not green on the other side. It is true, but they can use it to manipulate you too. And sometimes you just have to be decisive, even though that decision can burn you too. But sometimes you have to be decisive. So, and that's what she's saying here. Is like, so after a while, she now finally he was disrespectful. No, he was being himself. He saw you were readily available, and then he took you for granted. This is the way market sellers. Yes, this is the way it works. It's not somebody's trying to evil. There's somebody being evil. Yeah, leave that one, put that one aside. Stop asking people to give you power. Take your power. Stop asking people to give you power. Take your power. Actually, power is never given. Power has to be taken. Okay? So don't be, Tiwa Savage is now 40 something and she's telling the stories. She's telling that story so you can learn. Okay? Somebody want to be touching, feeling and all that kind of people. It's okay. Let them touch and go and feel, but don't hold yourself hostage in that situation. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you are notified. Join the conversation in the comment. However, I'll be right back. I think we have something else to talk about. I'll be right back.
Girl, it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your